Hello and welcome to MTD CNC India. Today we are here at brand new facility of Philips Machine Tool located in Aerospace and Defense Park in Bangalore. And today I have a person who is taking us into future, and he will tell us about the futuristic technologies which is changing the face of Indian manufacturing sector. So I am here with Suman, who is going to tell us about 3D printing. Hi Suman, thank you for inviting us here.
Yeah, it's pleasure to have you here.
So can you tell our viewers who do not know anything about 3D printing, please tell us some basics about 3D printing so that people who are not aware about these technologies, they can also understand.
Yeah, sure. So 3D printing can officially be called as additive manufacturing. So as the name suggests, we will be adding on the material. So here this is something exactly opposite to what a conventional machining does. In conventional machining, we remove the material and then get our parts ready. Whereas over here in additive, we add layer by layer and get our parts prepared. So this is something which is very much simpler, very much cost effective and much more efficient than what a traditional machining can give us. And this is going to be one of the major things coming forward.
Definitely, I think as we spoke earlier that this is a futuristic technology, but I think future is already here, right?
Yes, that's true.
Just people are not aware about it. So I think in terms of education, people are not aware. So how are you promoting the education? And I think there is a lot of to be done in education sector also. You were telling me about your tie-up with premier engineering colleges in India like IIT. Can you please elaborate?
So education institute is one thing where research is prominently being carried on, and 3D printing is something which can give us a lot of scope with regards to how the students can be brought up into the industries. So any student who has got experience with regards to additive manufacturing, or any student who has got experience with regards to the designing of the parts and making it cost effective, or even by reducing of the weight, where 3D printing can play a prominent role, and with currently the printers which can give parts which are as strong as an aluminum in a printer as simple as this. So students will get lot of prominent roles to play in the industries going forward. And also with regards to the research aspects, we are talking about a research being carried out with regards to different varieties of composites. And when Markforged can give you a composite material directly, the kind of research which we can carry out on that are pretty huge on.
Awesome, awesome. So can you please tell us more about the industrial application of this technology? What kind of industry you are catering to, and what help the new these kind of industry will get from you?
Sure. When we say about industries, I would not point out any one particular industry in point, because 3D printing has now been playing a prominent role in almost all the industries. So whether we consider industries from aerospace to automotive to even to electronic segments or even to consumer goods, 3D printing is required, and it is already being used in their facilities. So I would say with regards to aerospace, we are talking about replacement of a direct end-use part, where a 3D printed part can directly be used inside a spacecraft. And in case of defense, we are talking about using parts which are body armor for the soldiers, or even for such an applications where the printers are carried to the front line and then the ready parts are printed as per the demand rises.
Incredible. You were telling me about drone technology also. What are you doing in drone thing?
So drones are one thing which India is currently playing a prominent role in, and 3D printing of drone has been proved to be a most effective solution, considering the lightweightness that 3D printing provides, and also the cost effective point and faster to market. So when we can provide them the part which is as strong as an aluminum, but consider it 40% lesser than the weight of an aluminum.
Awesome.
So we are talking about almost all the industries exploring this technology, and when you can provide both strength and reduced weight and get the part ready within a span of day or two, an entire drone is being prepared right now.
This is so amazing. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
I would like to know about, you talked about the lighter materials which have a higher strength, right? So earlier when we were discussing, you were also telling me about materials like FR, ESD, fiber. Can you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, sure. So with regards to Markforged, we cater into a base material called as onyx. So it's a combination of nylon plus carbon fiber in general. So but we also have materials which are fire grade in nature, like FR graded and also ESD graded. So FR grade is a material where even though in some circumstances the part catches fire, the fire will not spread, or the fire will not give lot of smoke. So these are the prominent features which are required in most of the industries. So we do have several parts over here, maybe let's say an engine casing part. You know, in engine casing part, suppose there is a chance that once the temperature reaches an extreme point, there are chances of fire. So this is such a part which can give us the strength of an aluminium. At the same stage, if in case there is a fire, chance of fire, the fire will not spread. So it will not cause us maximum damage. We are also talking about ESD materials where in electronics industries, so where people need to depend too much upon the electrostatic nature coming from the material. So our Onyx ESD can provide the ESD of so that we don't have to worry about the static being created from the parts. So even that gives us a huge advantage.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you were talking about how you can 3D print the automotive parts. So tell me, if some vehicle has obsolete, right? And I need a spare part of that vehicle, which is not available in the market. Can we also, get it 3D printed? And
see, that is where exactly 3D printing is been playing a prominent role in. And to stress upon that, so whenever we look at any vintage vehicles and we need a spare parts for those items, so we have to wait for like several months at least to look for a vendor who can supply them to us. And the cost of them will be like 10 times more than what it used to be because the tools are no longer available. So here what we can do is like we can directly 3D print those spare parts. And we have come to such an extent with the advanced materials option that spare part can give us the same life as an original machined part, or even sometimes even greater considering few design changes.
Awesome. I'm overwhelmed with these kind of, technologies you are telling, and what kind of problem they are solving for our sectors, all type of manufacturing sectors in India. So, so talking about the future, what kind of more futuristic technologies you are bringing in India right now?
Okay, so to stress upon, like Markforged printers are majorly concentrating on the tooling segment. So where we can 3D print soft jaws, we can 3D print the olding tools, we can 3D print, let's say, the marking fixtures or profile gauges. So they are all possible because of our combination of the fiber materials. So when we reinforce fiber with our regular plastic Onyx, we are talking about the strength of an aluminium. As we know that a printer can print a part, but imagine a printer which is printing the part at the same time even scanning the part. So once the part is ready, so let's say the particular part is prepared, you get it in your hand, you will also have a data which tells us what is the CMM report of this part. And suppose if I feel the CMM report is like not as per my requirement, it is having a deviation of around 100 microns, which is obviously what 3D printer can provide us, and we need an accuracy of let's say 20 microns, which is absolutely not directly possible with any 3D printer. So what we do is, we have a software which is a blacksmith. We tell the software to recorrect itself and print the part again and print the part again. So after 2 or 3 trials, we get the same part with an accuracy of less than 20 microns.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me.
It was really great talking to you.
Same here.
And would you like to tell our viewers how do they contact you if they would like to go for Markforged printers?
So you can absolutely reach out to us with our website in Philips Machine Tools, or reach out to any of our partners of Philips Machine Tools. We have close to 300 plus partners, and we have our tech centers in 12 plus locations. We also are present in Sri Lanka, UAE, and even in Bangladesh. So any part of the India or even in other territories, we can definitely help you out with regards to your application and make sure that your production is much simpler than what it currently is. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, thank you. Same here.